Alright, well, welcome back to Ark Survival Ascended. Here are top 5 reasons why to tame the Liopleurodon in Ark Survival Ascended. Let's get into it. So, of course, a brief introduction to the Liopleurodon. It is in the kingdom Animalia because it's an animal group reptilian because it's a reptile, and of course, description is marine reptile because it is an underwater reptile that likes to swim the open ocean, just like the mosasaur. Its traits are passive, will teleport away once attacked. Only wild ones have the ability to teleport, unfortunately, so you can't really use that teleportation ability when it's tamed, but it is pretty cool how it does swirl around and then teleport away. It has a base health of 3200, damage of 40, speed of 2 meters per second with a torpidity of 800. And of course, the top reason why is that if you ride it, it will give the rider a 6-hour misted skin buff, which will increase the value and rarity of loot boxes you open, which crates will sparkle to denote the buff's power is still active. So you'll know, and it will last 6 hours even if you're not riding it. Of course, it also has the reroll the dice ability, which allows you to re-roll the loot that you would get from land supply drop only one time if you don't like what you get. So not only is the rarity and value of the loot buffed, but you can also re-roll if you want better stuff. It's also a passive tame, passively tamed with giant bee honey. It is a temporary tame that only lasts 30 minutes, but the buff it grants lasts 6 hours. So all you have to do is ride it for 30 minutes, and then you'll have the buff for 6 hours. And well, you don't even have to do that. You can just ride it for like 2 seconds, get the buff for 6 hours, and then if it disappears, so be it. It also has an oxygen buffer. This buff also decreases oxygen consumption while underwater by 75%. So it also is a great deep sea diving tame, and that buff also lasts for 6 hours, so you don't have to ride it. You can just ride it for 3 minutes, jump on the mosasaur or ballasaur, and have that buff for 6 hours as well. And finally, reclaim. Even though it is a temporary tame and it disappears once you tame it, it can be found again and reclaimed in the same passive way with bee honey, so of course you can have it again if you want to and want to keep farming loot crates. Alright, that's going to be the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like if you like, dislike if you don't, subscribe if you like the video, comment down below your thoughts on the Liopleurodon in Ark Survival Evolved and Ascended, and of course, I'll see you guys with the next dino. Toodaloo!